Alright, well, to make it, it's like the fourth video I've made. It's me again. Better put on the damn green hat. What? Okay, yeah, I'm wearing all lime green. Anyway, yeah, everyone's really skedaddling, trying to get back to the classes now. Same douchebag that pulled up beside me, like a lane over from me, who said that whole he-she comment. Yeah, they're still parked across, music blasting, trying to act like, they don't have to get back. But, whatever, the main thing I want to talk about is just sometimes, I'm considered really observative. I do observe people, watch their behaviors and why they say what they say and do what they do. Anyway, just watching all these other kids go by, these other people, young adults, they're just so comfortable with the system of how things are. Like, you know, um, a person who appears to be female, I'd rather say someone who appears to be female, appears to be male, based off of just saying, a girl. And because again, or, saying a girl got out of the car, because that's my assumption. Like, I used to hate it when people did that to me, Like, at the time when I was still restricted and when I couldn't do much, like when I was, like, perfect example, like at work, I didn't know exactly how to make, like, myself feel not um, uncomfortable, but I just knew that it was uncomfortable for them to call me female things like Miss and Princess, Sweetheart, Ma'am. But I didn't have grasp on why. But all I knew is that I knew that they assumed and they could base me off of what I looked like. That's why they were calling me the things they were calling me anyway. Was just because of that, because of what I looked like. I couldn't stand the growing fact that just because I look like this, or, I was in this outfit, that people treated me a certain way, or I was looked at a certain way, or, anyway. Yeah, anyway, so that's why I think it's more respectful to just say a person who appears to be female, but then even that raises the question, hey, well, what does it mean to be female? Like, what does it mean to, like, seem like a female? Again, even that just saying, hey, that looks like a woman, even that is just prejudice. Like, that's just, those are based off of bias, stereotypical bias about what a girl is, what a boy is, what a girl looks like, what a boy looks like. They really are. But anyway, to make things simple, I'm just gonna say girl and boy, okay? Just to make things simple. I totally respect, females, males, everyone else in between, everyone outside those bounds too. As far as, you know, biological sex, however, that person's arranged, and definitely as far as gender, I totally respect it. We covered the basics, so let me get into the point, okay? All right. Yes, like I said, I'm gonna use boy and girl. So anyway, this girl got out of her car, tried on like a pink book bag. Anyway, a couple of guys walked by, and they have on just plain black book bags, blue, navy blue, and dark green, and reds, and anyway, it's just stuff like that. It's just like when I observe people, like I can really just see the breakup of gender things and typical associated gender roles. Like I can really see it, and I can't stand it. Just and I wonder, like, am I the only one who's real? Like, am I the only one who sees this stuff? Am I the only one who realizes it? You always, mostly you have girls with pink book bags, lavender book bags, like, brighter colors, and then you have guys like with the darker colors and blues, and it's just greens and blacks. And anyway, I just ask myself, am I the only one who like realizes how fucked up this is? I mean, it just bothers me, like they're going along with what people want them to go along with. It bothers me, and it bothers me more that like it's like they don't even care. I think I used to think maybe it was like a inner bitter jealousy I had, but it really bothers me that they're so comfortable with it. One time I tried asking a few people that I knew of who were cisgender. I tried asking them, okay, so how is it to be cisgender? How does it feel? They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, okay, well, just how does it feel to be comfortable in your clothes and the clothes that is associated with femininity? How does that feel? Like, how are you comfortable with that? Like, they didn't even know how to explain it. I mean, I just am. It just is me, and I'm sitting there thinking, God, that's just so baffling. I'm pretty sure that person, the girl who got out of her car with the pink book bag, Same thing for those guys who pass by. I'm pretty sure they're perfectly comfortable. I'm pretty sure they like their book bags. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure they just, they don't mind them, Pretty sure they're comfortable with it, you know? Or even the color of their clothes, or even the types of clothes they wear versus skirts versus pants, and why, and, heels and flats versus just regular dress up shoes and nice sneakers, it just, you know, the style of clothes, types of hats, like how bedazzled one hat is, how um, it always it's pushed more towards females. Like if it's like sparkly and glittery, bedazzled, it's pushed more towards female, and then plainer hat is pushed towards male. I mean, this is general stuff. You know this, but I just think it's even that. Just with knowing that, having that general assumption, like that general knowledge of yeah, this is how it is. Like automatically, if I see the color, like if I see a blue blanket, I would generally, my mind, I would associate it with a boy, like with a baby boy. That's just instant. And then I stop myself, like, and I have to stop myself and think, no, no, no. I mean, it can be a baby girl. It can be anyone. It can be any kind of baby, in there. It doesn't have to just be this or that. But anyway, I think it's just sick that it's just so implemented in our minds, gender roles. You know, this ideal of masculinity rules, masculinity is best. I'm not even talking about just like within men, like the more masculine seeming you are, like the more manly you are, the better. No, but it's just even just with how the masculinity within our society works, how it's better. It's seen as the more obviously dominant power. That